Hey everyone, welcome back to Party in Peril. Let's get perilous. Get it? I did like the Darkwing Duck thing. But I used it for my own means.
Selfish.
I'm sorry. Before we get started here, I do want to say, please, if you could do us a huge favor and share this episode or your favorite episode with at least 1 to 2 friends so we can help spread the love, spread the show a little bit more, because we do need to pick up more listeners to help keep the show going. Clip your favorite parts of your favorite episodes, share that with your friends, and so we can help get other people on the bandwagon. Also head to NerdSloth.com, check out all the other cool stuff from the NerdSloth network, including Saturday Morning Cartoon Boom. Our newest episode was a review of Donkey Kong Country, the cartoon from 1996 with horrible CGI. The latest episode of Night Marathon was The Fun House from 1981. There's also A Little Spooky. That's the newest podcast from the NerdSloth family, and my personal favorite podcast to listen to right now is a podcast about all things creepy and cryptid and conspiracy, hosted by my good friends Everett and Colleen. The latest episode was about the Smiling Man. You've all heard about the Smiling Man or seen reference to it, and man, that thing goes so much deeper than you would expect, and it is crazy. Joseph and I are also starting to do gaming and live streams. If you have seen some of the Let's Plays we've done on YouTube, now we are taking that live to YouTube. So we just completed a live stream this past Saturday. We're planning to do another one this Saturday morning. So make sure to go and check that out and catch us this Saturday. Go to youtube.com/c/NerdSloth. So head over to the NerdSloth channel and catch us on there. You can catch last week's stream, which was Going Under. It was a super fun indie game where we play a intern going through a corporation battling a bunch of goblins with office equipment and all kinds of stuff. It's very appropriate in relation to this podcast. So there you go. That's all the stuff we're doing. Make sure you also subscribe to this if you're not already subscribed. And now I'm going to shut up from this part, and let's go ahead and let's start with a little bit of a recap here. So, Boffal stands before you with the disguised Nate the Great beside him, and the bullywug looks none too pleased with you, with his arms crossed and his large webbed foot slapping against the stone beneath it repeatedly. And from somewhere within the bag of holding at Waslow's side, you hear a voice whisper the word,
"Guilty." The world of Alurin, a land promising adventure, treasure, and glory at every turn for all the many, many heroes that inhabit it. From the far reaches of the frozen fjords to the sweltering jungles of Ishtka, opportunity awaits for all those brave enough to seek it. And, wait, who are you?
However, we are not the heroes of this tale, so welcome to the Party in Peril Villains Campaign.
Boffal looks at you and says, "Now, I am pleased you completed your first quevil so quickly and with such great yield. However, you can't just bring anyone back to Tehegre as you please. If they want to join us, you need to apply for a formal position or as part of a company such as yourselves. And if this, what are you, a lich? A zombie?" Nate shrugs. "If this creature has joined the Hellmates, then you, as a company, need to file the formal paperwork with me first, before inviting them in within the cave walls. Plus, there's orientation. Anyway, tomorrow you will fill out the proper request form for an addition to your party. Then I will need to check on your friends' credentials with the consortium of villainy before they come back for orientation. There is no room for negotiating that process. Am I understood?"
If we're not supposed to bring anyone, why did the troll let him in?
I will have a conversation with Troll at the earliest convenience.
That seemed to me like a pretty silent, like, yo, you're good to go, because he didn't say anything. So, that's the security here, right? I knew that from day one.
Yes, I will be having a conversation with Troll and with Troll's team and manager. And if you would be inclined, I can include you on that monster mail chain. If you would like to sit in on that meeting too, I can also bring you in if you would like to be added to the schedule.
Oh, no, I don't care.
But you seemed like you would be very interested in being a part of that conversation.
I just don't like being lied to.
What? Okay, I feel like I need to take a statement here. What lies were said in this?
A lie
exchange?
by omission. When we bring in this person and nobody stops us, they're lying to us by not stopping us.
Well, to be fair, maybe that part of that is my fault. Maybe I need to make the orientation class a little bit longer and include a little bit more detail. If you would like, we could always bring you back tomorrow and extend your orientation a little bit more and go over a little bit more of the rules in fine detail, if that would be sufficient for you.
Why would I do that?
I don't want you to feel
you can't fix everything with training, Boffal.
I do agree that there must be some accountability on my part, and I do ask for your forgiveness, and I don't want that to be necessarily an excuse, and I don't want that to represent us here at Tehegre, but maybe we need to grow together as a team. So maybe you and I could meet tomorrow and discuss some of the changes that you feel would be necessary to make for a better onboarding experience for new villains.
Maybe.
Are we allowed to leave now?
Yeah, maybe we can schedule another time as we are on a new quest.
Oh, you were put on a new quest. Okay. Did Torith send you on a new quest that's not on the quevil board? What exactly does he have you doing?
That's between us and Torith.
Oh. It's a secret.
It's personal.
Personal, eh? Interesting. Did he give you, any direction or anything? Is there anything I can help you with to aid you on your new secret quest?
His direction was, don't tell anyone, especially not Boffal.
Well, that seems rather rude. I feel like I have a pretty good rapport with our...
I think he just knows how busy you are and does not want to interrupt all of your rules and orientations.
Oh, well, that's actually quite fine. That's very nice of him, to be honest. That makes me feel a little bit better. And you can see Boffal kind of puffs his chest up a little bit, like that little piece of the bullywog that inflates a little bit, like when he takes a deep breath, and you can see some of the clothing that he wears splits a little bit in the chest as he puffs himself up with pride. Well then, you've all done very well. I'm sorry for my sternness earlier, but we will have to still discuss a little bit about your new character here tomorrow. But you've earned some good rest. So I will leave you and see you again hopefully in the morning. Okay, toodaloo. And he turns around and scurries off.
That was a close one.
Did anybody else hear something talking from the bag?
Oh yeah, we should probably address that. Right, we got distracted.
Do you think Boffal heard? I don't think he heard. He didn't say anything.
Didn't seem like it.
He's too busy with his roles.
Yeah, and his trainings. What's it? Wait, what? So what's it? Can we look in the bag to see what's going on?
Excuse me. Is there a reason that we're still just kind of dawdling here while I'm wrapped in stinking troglodyte mess?
Yeah, because we like seeing you in stinking troglodyte mess and don't care about what you think. Well, so let us finish what we're doing here, and we'll get back to you, Nate, okay?
Well, what are we doing here?
We're busy playing with our sack.
Well, that is quite personal and not something I needed to know.
Well, Lilith did say this particular quest was personal, so I mean...
Wait, what quest are you on now?
Are we able to look inside this bag? This is out
Absolutely.
of character, obviously, but like,
Yes.
how do you look
absolutely.
in? It's like a bottomless kind of bag, right? Well, I mean, bottomless up to 500 pounds, but like, how do you look inside something like that? You know?
So, I mean, like, you guys have an awareness of what is in this bag. I mean, because the only stuff that is in the little pocket dimension of this bag is the stuff that you guys put in it. It was completely empty until you received it. So as long as you reach in, kind of whatever that you want to draw out of this bag, you will be able to grab it and pull it right out.
Can we just, like, do we have any indication of, like, what was making the guilty speaking? Like, will it be glowing? Can we just peek inside and look for the glow, or reach in and be like, I want the thing that speaks, and pull it out?
I want
no,
the
I
thing
mean,
that
you would
speaks.
really, you would just have to kind of pull whatever out and kind of examine for yourselves.
Did someone place a person in here, under 500-pound person?
Is there another pixie I don't know about?
I'm just gonna reach in and start like feeling around until maybe for movement, I guess. I don't know if there's sentience in there. Is there something I could roll to maybe like tune in more to what I'm reaching for?
Someone wants to roll an Arcana. Roll an Arcana.
Oh,
Zero.
you don't want that to be me. It's
I'm a
negative
+1.
one.
You have a +1?
I have a +1.
All right, that's all
So-
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, do I roll D20?
Yeah, roll and add your Arcana to it.
7. That's everything together.
That's everything together is your Arcana.
Good number.
Should have
good
used
number.
one of those inspiration points. You should have
No.
used
How are
it.
we to know?
Too soon. Too soon.
Right.
All right, I'm
Should've
gonna
used
try.
it.
I'm gonna try.
I'll try also.
16.
Hey, that's not bad. 19.
Ooh, that's better.
All right.
Better than not bad.
Usually I would say that you'd have to call the group check first, but I'm gonna give it to you guys this time. But all right. So you guys trying to feel around in this this bag and kind of just wondering at the magical nature of what's inside, knowing that you've got a few magical items and stuff, and just kind of pondering at what kind of magics are surrounding this. You sense that there's something off about the dagger that Zozo provided you that you have placed into this bag, and you have a very strong feeling that the voice that you heard emanated from that object.
So we're all kind of feeling around in there simultaneously, and Lilith happens to pick up the dagger, I guess.
I want
Yes,
to put my
so-
tail in the bag and see just how deep the bag goes through like my entire body.
So you're dipping into it like a dark pool, and you don't know
So
how where the bottom is.
Yes,
So
basically.
she is able to, so Lilith, you're able to get your tail into the bag all the way up until the circumference of your tail, getting up to about your booty. Up until the circumference of your tail would be about larger than a foot around.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So the
I'm okay
opening
with
of this thing would probably be about like a foot wide.
But it's deep. Trust.
Yes, your tail does not reach a bottom.
Is Lilith having a really good time with this?
Lilith's into it. Yeah.
So am I holding the bag while you're dipping your tail in, or is it on the ground? Okay.
Yeah, I think you should hold the bag. I'll be like, deeper.
It's like, you're the one doing this.
Guys, should we maybe take this somewhere else that's not in front of the knight?
This is disgusting. This
I
is
feel like-
why I kill villains.
We've established that Lilith is an exhibitionist, so I don't think this is too out of character here.
What are kinks? What's a kink?
Deeper.
Deeper.
Okay, what exactly is going on here? I feel like with the amount of gross that you've rubbed all over my body and then made me throw up into my own bandages around my face, I mean, I feel like you could give me at least a little bit of a heads up with what the hell you're trying to accomplish here.
Oh, I forgot. You smell good. Get closer.
Oh, good God.
Did you hear a voice a couple minutes ago that wasn't the frog?
No,
Oh.
I did not.
Then you
But
don't need-
We were several feet away, so that could have something to do with it.
Well, then you don't need to know what we're talking about. So,
Well, fine. But could you, if you're hearing voices, I happen to know That's not a good sign.
Well, I happen to know that you should just shut your mouth while we talk.
Yeah, Nate, get closer. How about I help you shut it, or you can shut me up.
What?
She's into you.
Choke me deeper.
Wait a second. I
Come
can't tell if
closer.
you're inviting me in for a fight or a fet. And I'm not sure I want either at this point.
It's not what you want. It's what I need.
Wow, so I think Lilith's getting a little to that point again. We might need to remove her from a couple things.
Well, if it's going to help her find the voice, then come and choke her, Nate.
Oh, yeah, you're finding a voice. Okay.
Listen, is this going to, if I choke her right now, will this hurry this process up?
Yes.
Oh, good lord.
Both hands.
Are we serious about this right now?
Yes.
Is this... Oh, God. Oh, dear.
All right, Nate cautiously approaches.
I smell good.
Don't choke too hard,
I really don't like this.
but don't choke too soft either.
Oh, God.
There's a delicate balance.
Why is this happening?
You want this faster, don't you?
God, my life has become just misery.
Nate starts moving his gauntlets up towards Lilith's neck, and he's like watching Wazlow and Lynn to see what they're doing.
Waslow's just over there like nodding like, yeah, that's the way.
Lynn is just rolling her eyes, but also laughing.
All right,
Jump on the bag.
All right, Nate starts choking Lilith, and shaking her a little bit.
Faster.
I feel like this has become something way other than what may have originally been intended. I don't think this is really helping anything except her at this point.
What, you had a problem with helping our friend?
Yeah, no, she pulled the dagger out 5 minutes ago. This was just for fun.
Oh, dear lords.
Wait, she pulled it out here? Guys, we really should not be pulling that out because it's
Nate
not
drops
really,
his hands and stands
it's
back.
not really us.
I pull out when I can.
Oh, God.
All right, what is this dagger thing that you have... what is this dagger thing you have pulled forth during your choking session?
I'm gonna need a nap after this.
We have time for naps later. What is happening right now?
Are we able
doing?
to just like up and leave and go back to our setting of home? Like
What?
where we, because it's close by to our
Back in the
our
castle?
house. Yeah. Can we just like leave the place and go back to the comforts of home?
If that's what you want to do.
Well, because
You got to talk to them about it.
guys, this really seems like something. I mean, Lilith can take a nap. We can hide this. Lynn looks around to make sure nobody's listening. The dagger that we didn't turn in back home so that we don't get in trouble.
You're right. I'm hungry too. I could use
See, there you
both.
go, Lilith. You can have food. I can bring our stuff to my place of collection. I mean, our collection.
Well, listen, by this time, it's got to be getting dark outside. This would actually be the perfect opportunity to rob the town as it starts getting dark. This would be prime opportunity. So if we want to pull off this job and steal all the money, this might be the perfect opportunity.
You realize you're amongst villains. We have good eyesight in the dark.
Exactly my thought, which is why this would be the perfect time to do it.
It's more treasure or home. I may have to go. I may be voting for treasure, guys.
I released my treasure 5 minutes ago.
Oh, dear Lord, that's what this slime was? Oh, gods.
Nate jumps back in horror and is brushing off his legs.
You smell better now.
Oh.
I took the dagger from her while she was distracted, and now, I guess I'll just I say, let's just walk. Let's walk to the village, and we'll see if we can get the dagger to talk to us again on the way.
All right. I guess I'll lead the way. You guys don't know where this is, do you?
Nope.
Nope.
That's it. All right. To Noblethorne, I guess. Let's do that. Follow me.
Noblethorne?
Yes, that's what I said, Noblethorne.
But it didn't sound like it. I said
Noblethorne.
I just wanted to make sure.
It's like it's noble, as in it's not poor.
But it's a thorn.
And then thorn, as in, yes, prickly. Yes.
It's a stupid
Yes,
name.
onward to Rich Prickle.
You exit to Hegrade just as the sun sets, setting the horizon ablaze, traveling southwest through a small patch of bramblewood forest before reaching open fields where you will be exposed for the next few miles until you reach the cover over the Lucky Forest farther to the west. There is a single road that passes from Noblethorne up north to the smaller farming community of Silverthorne Acres. Nate informs you that the road is patrolled and you will need to cross it to get to the cover of the forest.
Wait, so we're like moving along a trail, right? Like that's what's happening right now.
You'll find out.
Well, no, I just want to know if I can look at the dagger.
Oh yeah, you guys can totally look at the dagger as you're doing this.
As we're doing this. So
Yes.
Len takes
I'm getting
it.
ready to share a map, so you guys can discuss as I get this thing going.
So maybe Len takes it from Wazla once they're outside, and then like kind of is looking at it. Is there anything different about it than when we found it?
You're asking, has the dagger changed, like, physically?
Yeah, or like
No.
oh,
So
It
all
just-
we know about it is it has the runes on it, and it's got a blue glow to it, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll
And
just hand it.
extremely sharp. Like, I think I described before that, like, even, like, as you get your finger close to the blade, before your skin even touches it, it feels like your skin's about to split.
Then I'll hand it to Lynn, handle first.
thanks.
While Lynn is holding it, I'm gonna start shouting at it. Hello. Who's guilty? What's guilty? Dagger, can you hear me?
Have we tried
Nothing
rubbing on it like a lamp?
Okay, so I start like gently, kind of like polishing it, but along the handle, not the.
Yeah, polish the dagger.
Yes, polish it,
No, don't fall for her.
stroke it,
Don't listen to her. That's her solution to everything.
massage it.
Oh, it could have been like a genie. Obvious, it's not.
There's
I just
something
love
wrong
you
with
said-
a lot of you.
I start polishing it.
You don't really get any response that you can tell.
You're not stroking it right.
Well, everything can be solved by stroking, Lilith.
You'd be surprised.
As you continue along the open fields, you come to a hill as darkness begins to fall. And Nate is having to stay pretty close to your sign, as him being a human, he cannot see nearly as well in the dark as the three of you who can see for an extended length in complete darkness. But eventually you start coming to a point where you can see the flicker of torchlight in the distance, and you know that you're close to the road that you need to come across. So up on a hill, the four of you perch. And in the distance, somewhere, you can hear horse hooves plopping along in the dirt.
All right, we need to get across as soon as possible. We don't have time to spare, so we either need to take out the patrol that's coming, or we need to get across without being seen. We cannot let them know that we're coming.
Oh, I always let them know.
Oh, dear gods. With you...
We can either take out the stagecoach or try to get across the road without them seeing us.
So it doesn't sound like a stagecoach, it just sounds like a god on horseback.
Hey guys, I have this I read one of Laszlo's magic books, and I think I might be able to scare the horse.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Yeah,
Show
it could
us.
throw him off, and then we could run away.
Show us your trick.
I don't mind you reading my books. Just stay away from the naughty ones.
You can't even read Laszlo, so you don't know which ones are naughty.
Well, they're all picture books. I don't read them for the articles. Have we spotted this horse at all, or are we just speculating that it's a single horse?
You can hear the horse. You haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Maybe let's see if we can spot it, make sure it's not multiple.
Should I sneak up and try to see if it's a horse? If there's just one? Like sneak closer to the path?
I would do it, but you're pretty small, so I don't think they'd spot you.
This is true. I'm pretty small.
So about 25 feet away from the road is where you are right now, Lynn.
Okay. So I sneak up to the road to get a closer look at what's coming on the path.
So you want to go all the way up to the road?
I mean, are there any bushes or something for me to hide behind?
No, this road is like been stripped, like specifically stripped of obstructions and stuff. So the only vantage point, the only hiding spot in the area is literally where you guys are on this hill right now.
Real quick, is Noblethorne a town that is run by humans or by fantastical creatures? So it's a human place?
Noblethorne is a largely human territory. Sometimes you will find like a few other kingdoms that belong to the 8 crowns may be there every once in a while. So you might see dwarves, dragonborn elves once in a while. You might see halflings, but largely in this area, humans.
Should we get Nate to take his bandages off and be human, since this is his town?
Can we trust him to do that?
I don't trust him at all.
I would love to take these bandages off and everything, if you don't mind.
Shut it, you. We're not talking
I'd also
to
love
you.
a bath.
You know, I suppose we could clean Nate up a bit and send him out to meet whoever's on the road. And Nate, if you mess this up, I have another spell I've been trying where I can infest you with fleas and a parasite. Pretty sure I can find a flea around here.
I would not like parasites nor fleas ever again. So,
Oh, wait. Does he have any on him?
Does he have any
Laszlo
fleas on
has
him
fleas
currently?
on
I
him.
need it for my spell.
They're my friends. Leave me alone.
Rochelle, roll an investigation.
Is she investigating this by picking through his hair as like a monkey would?
She's like looking around his body real quick.
Okay.
I'm looking for a flea so I can do this spell if he tries to betray us. Eat.
Total? You do not find a flea on Nate right now.
Oh, I found one.
Does she have to roll a deception check for that?
Yeah, roll a deception.
I love that.
Nope,
you do not find a flea. Found one.
Can't see with your man eyes.
What'd you roll?
What was your deception?
You gotta say it louder.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
You, for one, that's not me you're looking at. You're looking at Laszlo, and, you're actually looking at, a rock that looks like Laszlo, and not Laszlo, so I doubt you actually found a flea.
Okay,
So-
Laszlo, share your fleas.
Yeah.
No,
I
those are my
think-
friends.
I think I'm just going to take off this disgustingness now, and I will go meet this man on the road and get his attention. And what do you want to do from then? Like, what's the plan exactly? Are you going to sneak across? What do I do after I run into this character?
Make him go away.
Make him go. He's on patrol. He's going to head to the city. He's en route.
We
So-
want to be in the carriage. I am a
I'm-
very large creature.
I very much doubt this is a carriage. I'm fairly certain this is just a patrol. So, what do you want me to do?
Keep him focused on something like towards the city so that we can follow
You're going to follow him.
better
Who
than
is
trying
the
to sneak in front.
richest in Noblethorne?
That would probably be the mayor.
Where does he live?
In his house, I would assume. I'm guessing his house. But the greatest amount of money is not in his house. It is in the town hall.
Are we assuming that this guy is a guard? If so, he may have keys or some way to get into this town hall.
They patrol the road from Noblethorne up to Silverthorn Acres. So I do doubt that they would have any keys on them. They just patrol the road for miscreants, like you three.
I don't believe you're great. If you're
That's
so great, you would get
not
us
very nice of you to say.
inside.
Make him turn around and go back towards Silver Ridge or wherever he was coming from.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, it's either that or we murder him. So your choice, Nate.
Okay, I will do my best.
So do we clean him up first?
I
Yeah,
suppose.
Okay, so you clean up Nate the Great. We'll just pretend that he doesn't look like a zombie on the map now. Okay, so you guys take some time. You start scrubbing Nate up a little bit, taking off all the bandages. You can hear as you're like taking everything off, you hear some of the goop like slop to the ground, all the old trog pieces. There's no way you're getting all the stink off. He just stinks.
It's a good smell.
I just want to add in, like, I do find some fleas on him, but I send them on their way because I have an affinity for fleas, and I don't want Lynn to misuse them. Run free, friends. Run.
The fleas run.
It's the last time I give you any fleece.
I do this secretly. You don't hear this.
As you clean Nate up, you can see now as he passes near Torchlight on the road that there is a single horse with a single patrol, a mounted patrol, coming around a bend in the road near where the three of you are. And so Nate decides that this is his chance to try to do this thing. So Nate hurriedly runs down the hill and starts speaking with the guard. Now they are out of earshot of the three of you, but I'm gonna roll something, and you'll kind of just have to see what happens from where the three of you are. You see the guard draw his weapon, and you see Nate put his hands up in the air. What do?
Well, it looks like murder was the option then.
Should we just wait and see how this pans out?
He's not our friend. He can die.
Do you think this is a clever ploy, or did he say something stupid?
It's true. I don't trust him.
I can cast a spell. We can kill this guy now.
I am hungry. I could eat him.
I didn't know you ate people, but all right.
I can drain his blood.
I could try to make them both go to sleep.
I don't
That's
think we need Nate to
another spell I
go to
have.
sleep. Nate could still help us do some things, but if you can sleep the other guy, great.
This is true.
What's it going to be? Sleep or death?
Let's go see if we can take out the guard or the patrol or whoever the guy is.
I have the capability, if we get close enough, at least 30 feet, I have animal friendship, so I could get the horse to knock the guy off of him.
That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, maybe it would work, but I don't know how it would work.
Get the horse to be on my side.
We could definitely try.
Maybe Len sneaks around like behind the horse to where only Nate would be able to see her, so she's behind the patrol but maybe we try to get the horse to run away from the city.
So where do you want to go if you're trying to get the horse to run away from the city?
Well, just in case he turns around, because right now he's heading
toward the city right now.
Oh.
So if you go behind the horse, you're pushing the horse toward the city.
And that's where we want to go too, right?
Well, we don't want the horse to go there. The idea was to scare the horse the other way.
Gotcha. I would like to go forward and have Lynn and Waslow as my backup.
Okay.
I'm
more closer to. Yeah,
I'm going to stay where I was because I have range on him from where I am right there.
Okay.
I mean, my range is 120 feet, so I can be wherever.
And I'd like to be at least 30 feet from them.
And Len trails behind a little bit. Trails behind Lilith.
What is the spell that you want to use on the horse?
It's called Animal Friendship.
Animal Friendship. Okay, can you explain how that works real quick?
This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends. What intelligence is a horse?
Probably not 4.
Probably not 4. You'll have to get up closer, though, because the horse is going to have to be able to see you.
Okay. Sketch me up.
Okay. So, Lynn, are you going to go with her, or where are you going to go?
I'm still trailing behind her.
You're going to go with her. Okay. As Nate has his arms up in front of this guard, Lilith and Len, you are coming down off of this hill, sort of pulling up the rear behind Nate.
up the
Wazlo,
rear.
you're staying put. The horse, right off the bat, is just like, what the hell? The guard is now like looking towards Lynn and Lilith, like, what is this? What is going on? Like, ready for a fight. And then Lilith, you're going to attempt the animal friendship spell. So let's try it. So I'm trying to beat a 10.
Yes.
The horse fails. So the horse is just like, and kind of looks over at Lilith and is just kind of settling in like, ooh, what's this? Hey, what's up? What's up, Snake?
The
Lady?
horse kind of winks at
Or,
you.
And does a hoof. 1, 2.
yeah, like,
Just a-
what's up? What's up, snake person? Hey.
hey.
So so the horse is friendly towards you and is kind of like walking up to you all like nice and nonchalantly, like maybe this person's got some sweet ass oats for me. And the guy on top's just like, what the? Hey, stop it! I didn't command you to move forward. And he's trying to like regain control of the horse, and the horse is just like, nah, nope. I want to hang out with the snake person.
I'm just back there kind of juggling a fireball, just waiting to strike if I need to.
What is the meaning of Nate having his hands up?
Well, this fellow did not believe my story that I was robbed and captured by Cretans and that they were planning an attack on Silverthorne back the way he came from. And he said it's because I stink. So he drew his weapon and was about to skewer me when you came up and somehow managed to infatuate his horse.
So out of character. So Nate, we know, is, trying to help us by redirecting the guard. So he has good intentions. We need to run with that. I can't particularly because I can't really hear what's going on. I'm just kind of messing with fireball.
Yeah, you're just there.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can get the horse to walk away from the city? I know
Can
we
you like
can't.
slap it on the butt, I, or
Yeah.
something, and make it go the other way?
You could try to like, you could always try to take the horse's like lead and turn it around and then smack it on the butt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can use my
The guard
tail
might try to fight
like
back though.
I'll use my tail to like stroke its beautiful face and just kind of like caress it, and then afterwards just kind of like lead it away from the direction that it was going originally, and then I'll smack its butt.
Okay, so the guard is like, what the hell's going on? What are you doing to my horse? As you're like turning it around and stuff, and stop it! Stop that right now! He's so taken aback. Do a dexterity saving throw with athletics. Do that.
Did she successfully get the horse to turn around?
Yes. Yeah, the horse is listening to her.
Okay.
But this is what I'm going to do is that as she's doing this, the guard is trying to swipe at her with his sword, and what she's doing is she's trying to dodge as he's like swiping at her, because the horse is not listening to him. So unless he jumps off, which he has not tried to do, he's stuck on this horse, and so he's just swiping at her. So I'm trying to see if she can dodge his hits.
So I rolled a nat 20 plus 5. Got it, 25.
All right. Okay, so the guard is swinging at you. He's swinging his lance. You are just dodging every blow, just ducking under everything, and you slap that horse on its behind, and it's like, and it just gallops up the road away.
And you can
Out of
tell the
sight.
horse enjoyed it. You slapped it so good.
Yes,
Loved
I
it.
did.
That horse was in heaven.
Snake Charmer wins again.
Nice.
Should I go get Wazlo?
Or does Wazlo see that we
I mean,
won?
I saw what happened. I'm just playing with fleas back there, but I'll walk up to you.
Playing with fleas.
So now that you have crossed the road and you've reached the safety of the Lucky Forest and gained a small bit of respite, Nate the Great grabs your attention. Now, the shines are locked away somewhere within the town hall, as I've said, but first we have to get there. Now, there's 3 ways we could do this. One is right through the front gates, which is heavily guarded and seems like certain death. That would only work if you were seen as my prisoners, otherwise we will be killed on sight. The second option, there was a giant attack from Malagar about a fortnight ago. Some of the guards were sleeping on the job and unprepared, so the wall took some damage on the northern side. Is that the side? No, western side. Hang on, let me fix that, guys. So the wall took the wall took some damage on the western side. Now, even though we would be able to squeeze through, that area would probably be pretty heavily guarded. So we'd have to be very careful if we wanted to use that breach in the wall to get through. The last option is to scout along the perimeter of the wall and look for a weaker area in their defenses where we could scale the wall and climb over. So none of these options are exactly simple. Which would you like to choose?
I say we sneak around and scale what was the word
Well,
you
Len can
used?
fly.
Why don't I check out the perimeter and see if I can find any weak spots?
Okay, so you wanna look around the perimeter of the walls,
Yeah.
see if you can find a spot in their defenses that's weaker.
I'm gonna sneak around and
Okay.
fly and see what I can find with my thief-trained eyes.
Okay. So
What's shiny?
Exactly, looking for shiny.
So how do you want to do it? Do you want to stick more to the trees so you can kind of see that there is some light shining down from the ramparts of the walls and stuff of the city
Well, I would say she'd just kind of be as close as she can be.
to the wall?
To look for any like weaknesses or something.
This wall is probably about 20 feet high. Are you going to try to be flying like at eye level up there, or are you going to be scouting below? What's your thought?
Are you, Lynn, able to fly up to the top of this thing, like over on top of the wall?
Like as tall as birds?
She
or
would
as
be
high
able
as
to.
birds?
Yeah, she'd be able to fly up there for sure.
Hey, before you go, what if you use this spike thing and this rope thing, and we do the climb thing to the top?
I think I see where you're.
Laszlo thinks that's a good idea.
I think I see where you're going with this, Wazlo, and that is a good idea. But let me find a place
Thank you.
first, and then I'll come back and tell you guys where to go, because I don't want to carry that rope with me yet.
That's fair.
So Len goes, and she kind of hovers just above the wall, so she can see. Well, she's still trying to be kind of like inconspicuous,
So
but
you're
still
gonna go
looking.
above.
Yeah, so I can
Okay.
see into where there's less guards.
Okay, so you're going to be hovering above the ramparts and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to stealth and stuff? Because you're going to be like in open sight of any guard that you go by.
Yeah, she's gonna be stealthing.
Okay, so I'm probably going to have you roll stealth a bunch of times while we're up here.
19.
Okay. So
Plus 7.
Okay, so we'll do that for
Dang.
this first set of the wall.
Okay.
So you fly up the very first tower of the ramparts of the wall here, and you see that there's a large brazier, and you can tell from where you're at that there are 2 bowmen poised on this section of the wall looking over.
Okay.
So where do you want to go from here?
So I'm gonna go back down and like sneak along the side on the ground so the bowmen don't see me. So I'm like not in their eyesight, but I'm below their eyesight because they're
Okay.
up 20 feet above.
Do you want to go north or do you want to go to the east? The east leads you back towards the front of the city.
Let's go the opposite direction of the main gates.
Okay, so you want to go north.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're moving north. You're moving along the castle walls. How far along do you want to move?
Until I'm well past the guard's eyesight, and then I can hover up again to see over the wall.
Okay, so there is like how many feet would you say you want to move past?
Like 30?
30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you once again pop up. You can see that up here there is a patrol moving along this wall.
How loud would you say their armor is, like as they're walking by?
I would say that you could hear them probably from a distance of about 20, 30 feet moving around.
So even from the ground where we're at, we can still hear them since the wall is 20 feet high.
I'd say if they're moving, yes. Now the bowmen probably would not be moving, but the patrolmen, yes. So from where Lilith and Wazlo are, above them are 2 bowmen. They have stationary positions. So those 2 you would not have heard, The patrolman where Lynn is scouting right now, who is moving up and down along the top of the walls, you'd be able to hear him moving around.
Okay.
Well, she would be able to hear him moving around. You guys are too far away.
My brain just fell through this rabbit hole of, you know how like people's last names are based off of whatever their ancestral thing that they
Right.
did, like Smiths
Like
or
Gardner,
Blacksmiths or
Miller.
whatever.
So his name like Jeffrey Loudarmor?
No, Bowman. Like,
Oh, okay.
because I know people whose last names are Bowman, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, like was that what their ancestors did?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
actually probably is the truth, to be honest.
Because I never thought of that until you kept saying it. I'm like, I know people named that.
I wish my last name was Bowman now.
Len goes back down about 20 feet past that soldier to find another place to hover up again. Same direction she was going.
So you pop back up. You can kind of see right now that there is another bowman up nearby. You can see the stairs on the other side of the wall that the guards use to get up and down to their positions and stuff there. But yeah, there is still a bowman up on that part of the wall.
Okay, then she goes back down and keeps going. Goes back down and keeps going. Past the bowman.
Okay. Now you've reached the breach. Did you want to scout here at all, or do you want to try to move past? You're going to definitely have to stealth through here because they are watching this breach hard.
She's gonna stealth through.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth.
15.
In this breach in the wall, you can kind of see where the wall had been broken through. There's lots of rubble. There's boulders. There are downed. There's a break in the forest where you can see that the giants that had attacked from Malagar had removed entire trees, launched the trees at the wall, breaking it. There's lots of tree trunks still on the ground. And you can see that they've been slowly making repairs to either side of the wall, and that there is still lots of rubble and stuff still being fixed. There are bowmen positioned on either side of the breach, as well as a scout wandering around in the forest below where the forest had been torn apart. So Lynn takes advantage of the rubble. She kind of darts in and out of some of the debris that's there, making her way around the different obstacles in the breach.
Okay.
And she makes it to the next section of the tower, the furthest northwestern section of the city. Are you going to fly up and examine?
Yes.
Okay, roll a stealth here.
18.
Okay. You, once again, are unspotted. You see another brazier and two bowmen at the ready.
Okay.
William Bowman.
William Bowman. Do you want to go back down and continue around?
Yes.
Okay, so you pop back down. And how far do you want to go?
About 20 feet.
Okay. So you go a little further, and you notice that as you go along, there's a part of the wall that is not nearly as lit as some of the other sections of the wall have been. Even though this is another one of the towers, it's not nearly as bright to you as it has been.
I'm going to fly up and check out like I usually was doing when I just kind of go up and hover just above the wall to peek over.
Okay. Do you want to stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no. Your wings.
You're seriously like the opposite side of the castle from us, or the walls from us.
Oh, no.
So you fly up, and as you're flying up, you stumble into you fly like right into a bat crossing paths with in the air, and you guys just slam into each other, and the bat goes fuck, and like and falls and hits the ground, and you fall and hit the ground. But you are in luck because you land and you see that the two guards are sleeping on the job, and the brazier is barely lit, like the fire is barely even going.
But you sit there and you ask yourself, did that bat just say fuck?
The bat gets up, flaps its wings a little bit, and stares you down, and then flies off.
Sorry. Okay. She's like, wow, that was lucky. So she's going to go back over the wall and back down again.
So you're going to fly all the way back?
All the way back and down.
The way that you came, or you're going to try to fly over the city?
No. Back to the safety of the outside of the city.
Okay, so the way that you came.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to let you fly all the way back the way you came, unhindered, except for the breach.
I'm a bat.
Caca.
Okay.
The noble
You do
sounds
need to
of
roll
nature.
stealth at the breach.
22.
Once again, you manage to maneuver yourself around the rubble in the breach. You get all the way back to your buddies.
No more fuckback collisions either.
So guys, there's a tower where there's these guards that are sleeping. I think that might be our best chance. I didn't go past that because some freaking bat got in my way, but I think I found a way to get over there, and like they're sleeping like the dead. Like I hit this bat, the bat yelled fuck, and like they didn't wake up. So I think we'll be okay. So we should get your grappling hook and let's go.
Wait, Wazzle has questions.
What?
The bat said fuck?
That's batshit
The
crazy.
bat said fuck.
Okay, that was Wazzle's only question.
Okay, that's a valid question. I too was
Following you.
confused.
Lead the way.
Do we have to roll stealth if we're like squeezing up against the wall, kind of staying out of
Well,
Bill Bowman's sight?
if you're squeezing up against the side of the wall, the bowmen are not going to see you as long as you are right up there. But
That's my plan.
as you get up towards the area of the wall known as the breach, you guys are going to need a plan, because there is a scout out there in the woods who can signal to the bowmen right up top. And there is uneven ground with an open area right here. So there's nowhere for you guys to press up against right here against the wall.
Can I use my... So are they going to see us because the guy in the woods has a torch to see at light, or the bonfires from the wall are illuminating us?
They can see just enough to be able to see silhouettes pass through. So if you move through and fail any kind of stealth check going through there, you're going to be seen.
So what if you created a diversion? Like we make them all look, we make the scout turn the other direction away from the wall, and then that way he can't warn the people on the wall that we're there.
Here's my idea for a diversion. I have minor illusion, and I can make that a sound up to 30 feet away. Yeah. And so I could make a sound behind him of, I don't know, shuffling or someone calling his name or something to at least get him to turn around while we try to escape. And that is for duration of 1 minute. So that would be plenty of time for us to sneak by, I think.
And mine can also, so I could do the prestidigitation where I could create an instantaneous harmless sentry effect as well, and mine lasts up to an hour.
And that's like a sound also?
Well, you can create, it can be an effect such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, an odd odor. So I would imagine we could do a sound.
I like that because yours last longer, and is yours this
Cantrip.
what are they called? A cantrip? Yeah.
Yep, this is
Okay.
a cantrip.
Yeah, I mean that's cool with me if you want to do yours instead. If you want, I don't know, sparks or something, just something to catch his eye.
Yeah, so what if I... Hey guys, so what if I could create a diversion, and then we have to move as soon as all of their attention's looking away?
That's okay. I can look like a tree trunk.
Perfect. Okay, watch this. I've been trying more magic. So
Nate's like, you're all idiots, but sure. Let's just do it.
okay. So Len points in the direction kind of beyond the soldier and just goes, "Sparks!" And like a shower of sparks suddenly like appears in the distance behind him. I think I can go up to, so like 10 feet behind him.
10 feet behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Or maybe
here's my
5 feet
question.
behind him because I'm 10 feet away.
Here's my question to add on to that is this is just a visual thing. Are the sparks bright enough to where they would catch his eye if he's looking the other direction since they don't make a sound?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'll say that yes, it would catch his attention. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
So you shoot some sparks behind him, and he turns around and he's like, "Oh shit, we got some fireworks!" And he heads over. You can hear some voices above you like, "Oh shit, did someone say fireworks?" Yeah, I think he said fireworks. I hope they got the ones that you get the happy face in there. Yeah, but every time they do the happy face one, you know it's always fucking upside down, stupid ass shit. They never get it right. They're distracted, and you guys are gonna try to make it across.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm still gonna have you guys roll stealth, but I'm gonna give all of you advantage on doing it.
Okay. So each of us individually has to roll stealth. Or are we doing a group check?
Let's do a group check. So everybody go ahead and roll stealth with advantage. Let me know what you guys get.
19 plus 3. 22.
Should I got 22? I got 10.
Yeah, I'm a big
I
woman.
think I got 27.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
I got the
are
skull,
fine.
which is a 20.
So while the guards are looking for, just hoping to God for a smiley face firework that is actually right side up for the first time ever in history, you guys managed to take the obstacles and everything in the breach to your advantage.
Guys, I
and
made
sneak
a happy
past.
firework. It's the first time I've ever done that.
We saw.
You've reached the next level of spellcaster. Congratulations.
All right, you guys make your way around the western side of the city walls and towards the back end where Lynn saw the tower that was very dimly lit. Now that you guys are around the other side of the city walls and in a position that you guys aren't like having to hide as much, you can kind of take notice of just how big this and having walked around, you have a feel for how big this city is. This is not just a small town. This is a pretty big city, bigger than you would have initially expected. The walls, I think, as I said before, about 20 feet high, dark gray stone. A lot of the forest has been deforested about 25 feet from each side of the wall to make sure that there's a lot of open space for the bowmen, guards, things like that to be able to look out and see who's approaching the walls. So this is definitely a city that's typically very well guarded, which means that there's typically big things happening here. Nate takes a look up and sees that this part of the wall, as Lynn reported, is not well lit and says, well, I suppose I can see now why the breach occurred. I'm assuming these were the two on guard that night. Shall we?
Lynn, here's a spike. Here's the rope. Just put the spike in sharp side down, tie the rope to it, and throw it down to us.
Oh, see, you know, I was thinking about putting the sharp side up and stabbing myself.
No.
I thought that's how that worked.
Common mistake, and Waslow's made it himself, but this is why Waslow gives instructions beforehand.
Okay, Waslow. I think I might be able to figure out the grappling hook, so just I'll take it. And she flies up. She's like snickering because she's just, what's the word?
Sorry. Waslow's a -1 intelligence, so I'm trying to play into that more.
Okay.
He's not a smart goblin.
She was being a little smart. She was being sarcastic with him.
Right, and he doesn't get that.
He doesn't pick up on it at all, which is what's great.
Typical goblin splaining.
Waslow's got some splaining to do.
Okay, so you're up there. You are setting the hook. I want you to roll stealth one more time just to see if you make any noise as you're trying to set this hook in a position.
19.
Nope. Okay, you're totally fine. Okay.
No more ones.
Nope.
No more bats.
All right.
Those dice seem to be working well for you.
They do, except for the bat.
Except for the bat. You hear a bat noise somewhere above you. Okay, so
Just flinching.
So Lynn, you've gotten the hook secured into part of the castle wall here.
All right, guys, climb up.
Nate climbs up and over the rampart. Waslow and Lilith, can you both do a either athletics or acrobatics roll for me, whichever is higher for you?
I got 11 acrobatics.
I got 21. If he needs to get on my back.
Lilith gets up, no problem whatsoever. Waslow gets up with a little bit more of a struggle and just kind of plops down over the side, just kind of he makes it fine, but it was a stroke. He's breathing heavy, but he made it.
Wazlo does this thing where he's like climbing up and then like his foot slips a little bit and he does a little like scratches to try to keep his balance, but then makes it up anyway.
Very smooth, Wazlo.
Good thing you didn't trim your nails.
Wazlo never trims his nails, thank you.
So the four of you have made it onto the wall of the city. All right, then. We need to get down from here. We need to get to the town hall. Now, luck would have it is that if I am correct, the town hall is actually below where we currently are, because it should be at the far north of the city itself. So, if we were to drop down from this part of the wall, if you have any more rope or can pull this one up, then I think we're sitting pretty, my friends.
Where are we dropping the rope?
We would want to rappel back down on the other side over here.
Where we just came from?
No, on the other side.
Okay.
Into the city where we want to
Nate,
rob.
why don't you walk towards the wall?
Okay, I will demonstrate. One moment, please. One moment of your time. Watch me.
Nate.
Watch me,
Nate,
friends. Oh,
let
I almost
Wazlo
stepped
explain.
on the sleeping man here. Watch. Hang on. Let me
Don't
step
do
around
that,
him.
you idiot.
Okay, over here. Watch.
Nate,
Watch me.
Spike side down.
He's
Yes, of course. Just watch me.
Wazlo, he doesn't have your goblin splaining skills.
Shut up and watch me.
You don't need to be so loud.
Nate needs an
Over here.
audience.
Okay, watch this. This is the other side of the wall. He just walks to the other side of the wall and demonstrates what the other side of the wall means. This is it. This is the other side of the wall I discussed so much earlier.
Okay, let me take a look. So maybe should I go ahead and just kind of see what we're working with below the wall before we go rappelling down there?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, do what you must.
All right. So I go up to where Nate is.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Look over the edge.
You see a building.
Ah. Is this the treasury building?
Town hall.
I do believe that would be the roof of the town hall. Yes.
Aha, where the treasure is.
That is where we would want to go. Correct.
I like this. All right. I don't see anybody. Does she see anybody?
From where you are, no, you do not see anyone anywhere nearby right now.
Okay. Hey guys, I'll put here. Wazlo, you come do the grappling hook.
Wazlo finishes writing notes on what side of the wall to go down. But since he can't read or write, he's just drawn a box with an arrow pointing from one side to the other.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. What do you need Wazlo to do?
Grappling hook.
Wazlo pulls it up and walks over there with it, kind of rolling the rope up with it.
So Wazlo sneaks.
Walking him around the guards over here. Okay. All right. So are you dropping the rope down here?
Yeah, well, planting the, what are they called?
The
Pikes or
grappling hook?
something? Yeah, whatever it's called.
I think it's literally grappling hook,
Pythons.
isn't it?
Well,
yeah, I know what
python
you're talking
is
about.
the
Yes,
spike.
python. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
okay.
roll a stealth Wazlo to see if that makes any noise.
Use an inspiration point.
Yeah, do you,
And I got a 17.
okay.
okay.
You managed to embed it into the wall without making enough noise to wake the sleeping guys.
Is Lilith gonna join us?
Yeah, I'll join you guys.
All right, so you've got the little hooker thing. You got a hook. You got a hooker embedded into the wall. You throw the rope over the side. Are you ready to make your way down into the city of Noblethorne?
I'll go first to make sure I'll be really quiet to make sure I can check out what's down at the bottom once we get there. We didn't see any guards, but see what I hear.
Okay, so you're going down and you're going down to listen?
Well, yeah, I just kind of go down to the bottom of the rope and just kind of listen to hear if there's any footsteps or anything, and then send the all clear.
You do not hear any footsteps.
Okay, I think we're good.
Wazlo climbs down clumsily, but he gets there.
Your nails just like dragging down the side.
Go ahead and do another either athletics or strength.
10 again.
Okay. you slide down and land on your butt, but you made it.
Like a cat.
Nate rappels down and lands. Lilith,
I rolled a
you're
15.
Lilith, descends gracefully. So you guys end up in an alleyway between the back of the town hall and the walls of the city. But all of a sudden you hear a growling. And then from out of the shadows somewhere, you see two very hungry looking dogs appear.
Will it? Animal friendship.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Party in Peril Villains, a podcast produced by NerdSloth.com. If you had a good time, please just do us one little favor and share this episode, or clip your favorite parts of the episode and share that with any friends, family, or on social media. And don't forget that you can impact our players and give them an edge by giving us a rating on Apple Podcasts, which translates in-game as Peril Points, which they can use to purchase special items, including weapons or gadgets crafted by our NerdSloth Patreon supporters. Many of the sound effects heard in the show were licensed from Sword Coast Soundscapes, so please visit swordcoastsoundscapes.bandcamp.com to hear all of their amazing ambient and background audio productions. And also a huge thank you to Atlas Music for providing the villain's theme song, Drop the Beat, My Lord. You can find even more of his fantastic modern-day fantasy mixes on YouTube or Songtrader. Love y'all, and roll those 20s. Presented by NerdSloth,
a place for lazy nerds.
If you like what you heard, consider donating at patreon.com/nerdsloth so we can continue bringing you quality shows. Be sure to also leave us a review and share your favorite episodes and clips on social media. If you're looking for more content, visit us at nerdsloth.com.